Yeah, did that come through? Yes. Yeah? Yeah? Yes. Beauty. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Thank you.
What about our sound check, mate? You don't seem to care about that.
And then there's a...
You don't seem to care about our sound check.
I don't care about everything. I don't care anything being
Lost Lumber. What's that play called? Lost what? Lost
Lombi.
How do you spell it?
Lombi.
What's it? Lost. I saw it out there. I couldn't be asked to get up.
I saw it last night.
Oh, did you? Oh, you mean the night before, on the 4th?
Yeah.
Did you get a free ticket?
Yeah.
See, I didn't want to pay £15. Thank you. The last one.
What's your opinion? I'm kind of curious.
Yeah. What did you think?
I thought there are a couple of bits which I couldn't really understand.
Yeah.
/ were a tiny bit boring, but large chunks of it were absolutely brilliant.
Okay. Right.
And I thought the woman playing the old lady was off the scale.
Really?
Good, off the scale man.
Off good, brilliant.
Yeah.
What's her name that we interviewed here? What is her fucking name?
Pearl.
Pearl.
I know Pearl-ish.
You should do, because her brother's or her sister is famous.
Who's her sister?
It's
Who's her sister?
someone big.
Like, what kind of thing? Like,
Soul
Community
singer
big.
from the 80s, from Birmingham.
I'm from Birmingham. Oh yeah,
I'm from the 80s, I'm from Birmingham.
Yeah. That's
she
literally
might
it.
She lives up in Kensal.
Yeah, we met on the bus and she reminded me where she knew me from because I was famous in Birmingham.
Yeah, okay, oh cool. And she didn't say, oh, my sister's blah or something.
Never. She has not once mentioned it. That's why I'm like, what?
Where is Penny? Where is Penny?
Hello. Where's Penny?
Where is Penny? Where is
Penny for your thoughts.
Yes, indeed.
Hiya.
Hi. I'm strolling around seeing if I can, because I understand that shops, if they've got pitch free in front, you can rent it out.
Oh,
Do you
sorry,
have
I'm not that reception.
Yeah.
Oh, you might need to talk to somebody over there.
Here.
Yeah, so sorry. Oh, over there.
Yeah, well, what are we talking about? We're talking about market. Or are we talking about art gallery?
No, pitch outside, because I understand, because I'm in KC, it's a big waiting list.
Yeah.
So I sell crepes.
Is the market office open?
I don't know, the market office is in the corner
next-
there.
next to
There's
the
two Spanish restaurants, and in the very corner there is the market office.
Okay.
In there, but if they're not open, then hang around because there's a geezer in a Dayglow lanyard.
yeah,
Is that the word?
You just went
Like
past.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Who is the market
So what do
manager?
they
He'd
know?
be the one to talk to about it.
Oh, okay, so they know who's got a pitch in front of their shop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you had to just supply directly, directly. Not a, yeah, okay.
So sorry, I'm hoping I'm not misleading you on this one, but I do know that the boss is here and he would have no idea what's going on in the market.
So, hang on a minute. How you doing? My lipstick on your lovely white.
How are you, Queen?
I'm just like concerned about my lipstick on your. I've got stained lipstick. It'll go all over that shirt. Straight up.
God, I'm really trying. So I've got the tracks ready, got everything ready.
That's fine. That's good. That's good. That's all good. Just do what you got to do. Oh, fantastic. Oh.
The workshops at the library, and then we've got Artie Girl.
She's doing that workshop at the library.
I don't know if I can sit on this chair. Let me just check.
Did Arthur Gurley get hold of you?
No.
That'd be good to
I mean,
see.
if she comes in, she'll get 1 minute, literally.
Yeah, I don't think she is coming because her artist is coming from Finsbury Park. You know, I don't know why that should mean that you are.
Well, she'll
Right.
come in next week and have a proper interview. That's the point. I kind of want to give these women a chance to actually talk.
I think she has.
Are you staying? You're not going, are you?
No, I'm staying, but I'm going home with some meat because I don't want it to rot.
Yeah, because I don't want fucking meat near me. Carcasses and shit.
I'm bringing back a wheel which Greg is going to mention.
A wheel?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. You're using Greg as a I know.
That's
Oh, Greg's is.
Come on,
Greg needs to get it going, and then I'm good to go.
Are you ready to roll?
Yeah.
Right, I've got this headphone.
Excellent.
Let's get Gregsy.
Yeah, get Gregsy in, please.
Gregsy, can you do it?
Alright, so listen, right, quickly. I got a call from Marianne, the friend of Chin.
Who's Chin?
Chian.
Oh, Chian.
Yeah. What time is she ringing through?
I'll double check in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm calling her.
Yeah, that's right. So,
I can't remember.
alright.
I'm going to have a look
Well,
right now.
she said that the lady that asked me to do it first, I apologised and rang me today though. So I apologised and I thought I was on conflict of interest, and she goes, I said, look, I did put it to Isis a while ago and I left it. Isis has just come through.
Yeah.
And she said, no, it's very, very good. It's an exclusive because she's only ever done maybe 2 more interviews ever. And can we go gentle with her and maybe just ease in?
No,
She's
I
a bit
had a
worried.
good chat with her yesterday.
Oh, with Marin?
No, with
Oh, she?
Jan.
Oh, so
Yeah, we had a
she's
really
alright.
long chat.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
But she just like
Greg?
we go with the
Sorry,
relationship.
which one are we using for the iPad? And which one for the phone? Does it not matter? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're ready to go. So we've got a bunch of...
Whichever one you want to use, yeah.
Okay, cool. I've got some tributes to go. So I'll start off with a tribute for some of our fallen heroes.
Let's get the dead people out.
Wants to get the what?
The dead people off slave.
You know, Trish from the Notes Up died
I
yesterday.
don't know Trish. I wonder if Nakia knows her. This is a pretty
She's an
one.
Irish girl.
Oh yeah, I saw the funeral on the thing.
Did you?
I saw it online.
Already?
Oh, who are you
Maybe you're
talking
thinking
about?
about
Who are you
Rabina.
talking about? Oh, sorry, what
Maybe
did
you're thinking
you
about
say?
Rabina.
Sorry, Gregory.
She did die, you're right.
Is it possible to get one of those stools and put that here? Sorry, my back is really fucked, so I can't even do things normally.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
one of
worst.
those things.
I'm getting older. We all are. I've got one here and my toe, left toe. I need to get it lined or something.
Yeah, mine is messed up on my,
Yeah.
on my left.
If I just leave it, yeah, my left.
Mine's twisted.
Yeah, if I leave it, it can't walk. I can't do anything on it. I have to like let it settle.
Well, with me, I swear I think it was those winkle pickers in the 80s. I used to go
Hello.
to school in them with a kitten heels.
Hello.
Them shoes we used to wear.
Busted.
And my mum used to say to me, why are you wearing these shoes? I used to think, shut up.
Did it the
Oh,
whole way
one thing, my
through.
headphones.
We're 2 minutes late.
Okay, headphones.
Headphones.
Which one is it? Oh, it's that one. I should know this. I take them out.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Phone.
Do you want to test them on?
Yeah, let's do mic.
Somebody
Okay.
stole the adapter.
That is my adapter.
Okay, because I have my own adapter which I could actually just plug in and take it out.
Yeah, no, either way, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Can you
I
hear
have,
it?
I have
Yeah.
no slider. Do I need a slider?
1 2 1 2.
As long as you remember to put them up and down, then
Okay, cool.
Mine is on.
1 2 1 2. Mine's on.
And mine is one on. 1 2
Yeah,
1
you're
2.
number one.
I've got the off as well. I'll
Yeah,
be
you
in-
can switch on and off.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're an expert, Jack. I feel, I feel like I'm in good hands, mate.
That's all I've got. On, off. 2 bits of instructions. We're good.
for real. All right, shall we try a bit of music? Music are coming through those 2 channels. there.
Music.
On that one.
Yeah. Do you prefer it on the other one?
No, sorry, turn that one down a little tiny bit because you're a bit tops here, a bit toppy.
Okay, I might have to control it then because
yeah.
I think this song is just
It's
one of those.
particularly
Yeah, it's a
loud.
high def. Miss Angie Stone.
Too much. It's too much.
Is that better? So keep an eye on the levels, yeah?
Yeah, just
Keep an eye on the levels. I'm doing that for you, Gregsy. Just for the love.
especially for me.
And I need to talk to you about next week as well and this African Caribbean Centre launch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Whether
did
we-
ping Piers
whether
a
we-
message saying, are you
yeah.
aware of this? And he said, oh, vaguely. And so I kind of
Vaguely, I told him.
this thing.
All right, so are we ready to go?
Come on for it, fuck's sake.
Oh, look at you,
Ready to
madam.
go. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's
you've
going to
got that,
be.
brilliant.
Yeah,
on-
I've got it.
yes,
Do you need something to rest that in?
later on. So here we go. It's International Women's Day. Let's do it.
Let's go. Ready to go?
Here we go, alrighty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Greetings, Portobello people. This is Portobello Radio, the Friday show. We are going live and direct from the Muse Gallery 269 with your special co-host for International Women's Day month year, me, Isis, and
Jax Etta in the house.
Big up, Jax Etta. I've got an amazing host.
Oh, it's not about me today. It's about us women
about us
today.
women. We are
Fantastic
celebrating
celebration.
women.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to start off with a tribute to the one and only Miss Angie Stone, who we sadly lost just this week.
Huge
Enjoy.
loss.
Yes, the one and only Miss Angie Stone. Big
Pop.
Brap. I think you're on.
Sad loss.
Briggsy. Oh, sorry. A little bit of tech stuff going on here. We've got the lovely Gregsy, who is, although he's not a man, we love Gregsy because
think
Gregsy
honorary.
has love and respect.
Maybe I am an honorary woman for this particular moment.
Well,
Yeah.
I said, although you're not a man, although you're not a woman.
Hey.
Ooh, Freudian slip. Non-binary and all of that.
Yes, indeed.
Inclusive.
Yes, we are
Absolutely.
inclusive. But just to let you know, listeners, we've got another Angie Stone coming on shortly as well, because we can't play one, can we?
Well, no, but do tell. Do I know?
Yes.
Another track. You mean another track?
Yeah, life goes on.
Oh, right. Wicked.
So I thought we'd play a couple today.
Yeah, we need to honour her at fullest.
We do.
To the fullest.
We do. And also her death was in very strange circumstances, so.
I know.
Yeah.
We could talk about that.
We could talk about that. Universal Music Group, eh?
I've been all over social media
And as somebody who's a music person themselves.
Exactly.
Big shout out to the wonderful, beautiful Barbara Tomlin in the house.
Barbara Tomlin's in the house.
We're going to be talking to Barbara very shortly,
Yeah,
but
we
before
will.
we do that, we were going to
Get
have
yourself comfortable.
we're going to have Gregsy saying something, not being interrupted by that man with the cap over there. So, Gregsy, International Women's Month. What do you got to say as our man?
Wow, no,
in
it's
the house?
fantastic. It's always a great celebration. I'm really pleased that we've got the women's takeover on Portobello Radio over the next few weeks throughout the course of the month. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. We've got a whole roster of guests. You've been fantastically working tirelessly behind the scenes.
We're grabbing them.
Wow.
We're grabbing women from the
Yeah.
streets and
Yeah,
calling
man.
them in.
It's fantastic. It's great. Really, really great. But as you've just pointed out, we have just lost a complete light of the music industry. One of many. We've lost a few blokes this week as well.
Yes, we
which
have
is
got
awfully sad.
a Roy Ayers track coming up with Erica Badu on it.
Oh,
fair.
nice.
To mix it up a little bit.
Nice.
You get
There
me?
you go.
That's good.
There you go. And to all our friends and relations up there in the Mozart estate, big love goes out to Trish's family. Trish sadly passed away, lost her battle with cancer yesterday, Thursday that was, which was very, very, very sad. So all our love going up to the Harrow Road and the Avenues crew, who incidentally have had their, changing the subject completely, had their Volkswagen badges removed. Avenues, first,
my
second,
God.
third, fourth and fifth Avenue got raided last night by a bunch of vandals. And
But hang on
anybody
a
who
minute,
owned a
but that's the
Volkswagen,
80s.
That's
That's the 80s.
it's revived. Now the kids are putting them on their
Ah.
bags rather than wearing them around their necks.
Oh my
so
God.
it's no longer
Mercedes
Flavor
as well,
Flav.
wasn't there? The
Yes,
Mercedes one.
that was Flavor
Yeah,
Flav.
that was a Mercedes. But
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
VW.
yes.
VW was De La Salle.
Huge.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
brother
man.
used to teeth them, but
Yeah.
in Paris, when we lived in Paris,
Yeah,
on
man.
Paris. Just
So
in case the Babylon
it
come
started again. So if you own yourself
Interpol, are you listening?
a VW vehicle of some kind or another, then watch out if you're living sort of north of the Harrow Road, because there are some naughties out there who are nicking them for badges for their bags.
So if the potholes don't get you and the tax don't get you,
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
CC don't get you,
You know
something
that.
is going
Yeah.
to get you.
Isn't it?
Yeah?
Isn't it? Anyway,
You'd be a
sorry,
driver.
I digress.
No,
just
that's
thinking about
actually
the Mozart.
a bit of a throwback. It
Yeah.
makes me think, and maybe it's a great thing that I have a bicycle.
Yes, as long as it's not made by Volkswagen.
VW, exactly my thought.
Brilliant.
Anyway, how have
Honestly,
you been?
brilliant.
How have you been spending March, my sister?
Yeah, it's March has marched on real quick.
It really has.
Yeah, so it caught me by surprise. I was still looking, going, February the 20. Oh my goodness, we're in March already. That's me. So I
you know, Benjamin really gave me a lot of love. He gave me the strength to carry on his work. I mean, if that strength gave to me, I would like to give the strength to every girls, every women.
Oh, that's brilliant. And I hope that with all of everyone behind you and you handling the legacy of Benjamin is going to do just that. Totally. I look forward to meeting you there tomorrow because I'm going to pop through and say hello.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I'll come there early. We definitely have a good chat.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. So
Yeah.
what's I also heard about, is it Brunel? You're doing something there?
You got an award.
Cornell University, we're going to do a Benjamin Zephaniah Day. Actually, that's the first one ever, Benjamin Zephaniah. Because
Wow.
the first one, because we are going to do it annually every year.
So what will that involve? What's going to be happening?
It's really getting involved every aspect of Benjamin love, like a poetry and like music, even drawing. You know, Izan, 2023, he won the poetry or the National Gallery poetry, and he will bring his piece of work to there and you know, inspire some other children to do some artwork.
Yeah, it's a whole festival, whole day.
And we have the vegan food.
Oh, yes, please. I know he was a
yeah.
vegan, wasn't he? As am I. I love vegans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, now the vegan food, that's really tasty. And Benjamin told me that when he was younger, you know, just have few taps.
Yes,
now,
it was really hard. I remember in the 80s when I first became a vegan, the food was horrible.
Now it's a very tight of the vegan
very good.
food. And even the cakes and sweets.
Are you a
They're
cook?
Fantastic. You know, when Benjamin and I, we had a wedding there, a lot of friends and family come along, and we provide them vegan food. None of them say, oh, I don't like vegan food. Even my neighbors, they've been eating vegan about 80 years. They said, well,
Wow.
it's really tasty. It's really good.
But also the Shaolin monks are all vegan. No?
Principally, she should be.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I always thought if I went to China, I'd love to go to a
But,
Shaolin
you know,
temple.
There are always some fake ones.
Yeah. What about you? Do you cook?
Yeah, I cook.
Yeah?
And I would say, yeah, I cook. I cook for Benjamin. Well, I would say only Benjamin loved my food.
Oh, what was his favorite dish that you made?
He loves sweet sour vegan fish tofu.
Ah.
And he loves mapo tofu.
Wow.
I do love a bit of tofu myself.
And
Wow.
he cooked me for butter beans.
Oh,
You know, there
that's
is a
very
Jamaican way
Caribbean,
cook
isn't it?
Butter beans. He was a good cook.
And do you like Jamaican food, like traditional Jamaican, vegetarian or vegan food?
Aki, probably.
Yes,
Callaloo?
yes. I think that's a traditional, that's a Jamaican vegan food. It's really nice.
That's good. That's good.
Did you get to visit Jamaica?
No, you know, this is the thing. Benjamin always promised me to bring me there, and he didn't have a chance to.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll get a chance. I went for the first time last year and I loved it. It's a beautiful place.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope you get to go.
Actually, some of my friends, well, you know, we can make a date to go there. But now some friends said, oh, yeah, let's go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you never
need-
know. Maybe you can organize some sort of workshop poetry stuff for him there in Jamaica as well. So, you know.
There's a big legacy.
Oh, yeah, lovely. That would be brilliant.
Yeah, there's a big legacy of writers from there. So he'd be following in the tradition.
Yes, because really, you know, for Benjamin always say he started poetry because of his mom. But, you know, his mom, he coming from Jamaica, and she lived there for years and come over to England. And she got the root from Jamaica, and Benjamin got that part from her. So really, if we want to know that part, should go back to the root, go back to Jamaica to know it.
Yeah, exactly. All the wordsmiths are from there, to be honest, because
Yeah.
even the rappers of today are modern poets. A lot of them actually are Caribbean, Jamaican descent. When you start
Yeah,
digging,
they're very talented, the Jamaican community, I have to say.
just saying.
So
Yeah.
tell me,
Yeah, I totally agree.
are you obviously you've been around Benjamin's work, and I'm just wondering if you had a favorite poem or a favorite book that because he did so many things. He was a polymath,
Yeah.
definitely, like our Jax over here.
For now, really one poem, but it's still a song. You can search on YouTube. Really, I feel so emotional. It's like called Touch. And one sentence from it, because it said, I want to touch your body, but first I want to touch your mind.
Ah, that's
Yeah, and he
great.
said this is the only love song he made because he said, I like beautiful girl, but first of all, I want to say he got to think by himself, herself, and be independent and always educate herself. That's the way that Benjamin always tell me. When we were together, he always trying to educate me and try to encourage me to study, to learn, to read, listen.
It is more coming. I think there's more coming, obviously, because while you carry on his legacy, you're also growing and discovering things for yourself. And we really do want to hear from you. And we're very grateful because it was, I know this is a difficult path, but we really do need it and we appreciate it. Could you tell me about the children? I know he was so much about the children and inspiring them. What's your favorite of his children's poetry?
Yeah, he did write.
Like I earlier said, I love the nature trail because the book is a picture book, is really vivid, and the children love it. Another book I really love, children's book, is People Need People, the picture book.
Yes.
Because that's a poem. Even the book, really, because that's why it shows that it doesn't matter when you're happy, you're sad. We always need people be aside.
Wow.
And to tell the children, we should be friends with each other, and we always need each other. I think those two poems from children I love a lot.
Oh, they speak volumes.
And I have to say, I was a big fan of Peaky Blinders, and I'll never forget the first episode. When you see Benjamin as the first person, you see him walking, and I was like, oh my God, Benjamin Zephaniah.
We all screamed.
I remember when he filmed it, he gave me a call. And I said, hey, I saw you're working. And I said, no, I'm relaxing. So I want to call you. What doing? And he was really enjoying it. And he told me by the time when they are relaxing, he loved to talk to Killing Mercy because both of them love poetry and love music. And I know I think it's for Radio 6. Killing Murphy got the radio program. He kind of invited Benjamin to come along to do something. I can't remember the detail. Yeah, I think Killing Murphy and Benjamin, they got along quite well.
Oh, this is just, I just thought it was just so great because obviously set in Birmingham.
Yeah.
And they, and bringing the whole thing together and finding him and saying, oh yeah, Ben has to be in it. It's a great homage and a great testament to who he was, his character, and what he's about. It encompassed it all. And it wasn't Peaky Blinders, it was Benjamin Blinders.
Benjamin told me, I think the other night when I met Steve Knight, even he told me that the character Benjamin played, Jamie Jesus, that's the really real character in the drama.
Yes, I heard quite a few of the characters were based on real people who existed.
Oh yeah, They were. I watched the research, the background for the writer and what he was looking at. They were real characters. It's quite scary, to be honest.
Birmingham,
yeah,
eh?
yeah. You know, for me, it's hard to imagine Benjamin hold a gun and shoot.
Oh, bless, that's so
Well,
funny.
look, what I wanted to also mention is you are obviously working on the Benjamin Zephaniah Day, but are you doing anything else? Is there, what else are you doing?
Oh, another thing, I think this is kind of my whole life dream. I want to start Benjamin Zephaniah Foundation.
Right.
Mainly help, you know, I have big aim, but now smaller one is to help the children to dive in the poetry. And as it is growing bigger, another dream is like I want to help women, especially the women in the disadvantaged situation. And, you know, domestic violence and have children, doesn't have job or got a family to support, and even the women get education. So that's two big part for the foundation.
Wonderful.
Yes, honourable.
Because I know Benjamin really care about the education part, and as well he care about the disadvantage, and especially for women. I remember he told me that. That was a long time ago. He bought a big house just for the women who didn't have a place to stay. He bought it and then just leave somebody to manage it.
Like a hostel type thing.
Yeah.
A refuge, yes.
That's really noble, and I think we're going to have to all be putting our hands together to do one, each one teach one,
And
reach out.
and will you base the foundation in Birmingham?
No, it's because now I'm in Lincolnshire. It has to
Oh,
be
right, okay.
yeah.
Still the
You know,
Midlands.
it should be go to Birmingham and London, because Benjamin taught in Brunel University for 13 years. And Brunel University, they are really supporting as well in Birmingham. For Birmingham City University, they are really supporting me to do it. Now we are just registering and establish it now.
Yes, going through the process, and I hope that when you do get it going, you come back here.
Yes, we'd love to have you back on Portobello
Yeah,
Radio to
yes.
tell you what you're
Yeah.
doing.
And fundraising, let us
and
know.
as well, you know, because Benjamin left a lot, and I'm planning my house. Maybe after I die, I want it to be a Benjamin Zephaniah museum.
Wow.
Yes, and get the
That'll be
blue
beautiful.
plaque.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I know he has one elsewhere,
Yeah, because
but
really, to be honest, Benjamin got a lot of things. I can't show people. If it is a museum, people can really come along to say what he used to live and what he used to do. That could be interesting, because he was a very interesting guy.
without
certainly
a
was.
question. And so are you. And
Yeah,
so
you're
are you.
an amazing woman and definitely deserve your award because I love what you're doing. It's definitely.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you so much. You encouraged me.
Yes, please. It's needed. It's needed. We need your energy and we need your insights. We
Yeah.
really do. Everybody is here to bring a message of some sort, and you've found one, and let's make it happen. The foundation
Oh,
must happen.
yes.
So look, good luck with tomorrow. You'll get to meet Jax in person. I'm sure you guys will have,
Yeah, oh,
have a really
that's
good
great.
chat. And I look forward to meeting you as well in a couple of weeks. We found out we're both going to the same event, so I'll get to meet you as well. And
Okay.
I wish you a beautiful, beautiful Friday
Oh, thank you.
and a
Thank
beautiful
you.
international-
You too. Thank you.
and a
Thank you
beautiful
very much.
International Women's
Women's
Month
Day.
and month.
Yes.
Yeah, looking forward to see you.
Yes.
Lovely.
Personally.
All right,
Lovely.
you have a wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, she's
I know
lovely.
she's the most adorable woman.
Lovely.
We love it. We love it. And she definitely deserves that award, keeping her husband's legacy alive and ensuring that we never forget the great man, Benjamin Zephaniah.
Thank you, Sheen.
So look, we're going to put a track on now and enjoy.
And the brother told me he was going to go to the sun. I said, brother, if you go to the sun, you're going to burn up. He said, no, when I go to the sun, I'm going to go at night. I said, yeah, right. The brother's tripping.
I want you to tell him. I don't want you to hold back. I just want you to tell him everything that is necessary in this situation, because they need to know now. Go on now.
Sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Now folks get down. Folks get down in the sunshine. They really do, yeah. Sunshine. Folks get brown. Folks get brown in the sunshine. Just bees and things and flowers. Yes, I do. Just bees and things and flowers. Just bees and things and flowers. I really love just bees and things and flowers. My life in the sunshine. Yes, everybody loves the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. I know my body loves the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Won't your body love the sunshine? Everybody loves the sunshine. It blows my mind. Feel what I feel when I feel what I feel when I'm feeling in the sunshine. It blows my mind. I'm feeling fine. Do what I do when I do what I do when I'm doing. Yeah, in the sunshine. I wanna see it again and do it again. Oh, just bees and things and flowers. Bees and things and flowers. Just bees and things and flowers. All the many hours I spend in the sunshine. Just bees and things and flowers. Bees and things and flowers. Yeah. Just bees and things. Come on. My life in the sunshine. Oh, in the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Yeah. Ooh, sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Sunshine, yeah. Folks get down in the sunshine. You really do, yeah. Sunshine, folks get brown, yeah. Folks get brown in the sunshine. I wanna feel it again, do it again, and feel it again. Feel what I feel when I feel what I feel when I'm feeling, yeah. I wanna feel it again and do it again and say it again and live it again. Do what I do. Yeah. I wanna do it again and feel it again and say it again and live it again. When I feel what I feel when I'm feeling, yeah.
Yes,
Sunshine.
that of course was the wonderful Mr. Roy Ayers, who we also lost this week. I mean, it's just really, it's just awful, isn't
And
it?
sunshine ain't helping. I need more.
Yeah, well,
It's
that
too
was, of
much.
course, Everybody Loves the Sunshine. Mr. Roy Ayers featuring the one and only Ms. Erykah Badu.
Badu, the baddest.
Baddest. So you are a poet. You're a polymath, because I didn't
Yes.
know you were an artist as well.
Oh,
So many
no.
things. Or is it
Yeah.
just something we got to do? We just got to do plenty things.
I'm just a doer. I'm
You
one of
are.
those. I just was always like this. I drew first. I started drawing first before I started writing. I drew all over the house, all over the wallpaper. I like the texture of.
What, in
Bed-
your parents' house?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
get licks?
Well, I got told off about it. But I would just
In Trinidad, you'd get licks for that, girl.
I used to tear a bit of the wallpaper off so that it would be nice and white, and then draw in there, in that space.
Wow.
So yeah, it's an instinct. It's an instinct.
So there's some original Jack Setters in that house.
Yeah, but I'm not like Barbara where I could do a likeness. I don't have that. I'm sort of in my own.
Hello. Sorry, there's a show going on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're doing a show. Hello. No. International Women's Day.
Are you a woman? You're a woman, no? Exactly.
They've got to be in on everything.
Yeah, it is
We
man
can't have a
them. The man
moment.
them.
Man them. We just need a moment.
So you're going to do a poem for us?
Yes, actually, let me tell you about this.
Tell me about this one.
I wrote this in the 80s. No, 80s? I think this one is in the 80s, 90s, 91 or something like that. But I probably finished it. I started in the 80s. And it's still applicable today. It's really crazy that the world hasn't really changed.
Well, I think in many ways it's getting worse, isn't it?
It's changing, it hasn't changed.
Yeah.
The fundamentals hasn't changed, and it's International Women's Day for a reason. So this one is actually called Women Today.
Wonderful.
Right.
Let's hear it.
And it's from Colour Me Streetheart, one of my original books. So let's start it. Women Today. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got news about women today. Yeah. Oh, yay. I got news about women today. We've left the kitchen sinks behind. We've got more career paths to find. We juggle much and teach the faith. Childbearing ain't stopping me from being all that I can be. Because women today, they got vision. Because women today got ambition. Because women today, they got drive. Because women today, they got talent. Because women today, they got music. Because women today got humanity. Because women today, they got faith. Because women today define beauty. We done learning how to cook and sew. We think ahead, even if the world's too slow. We can party and kick off boardroom doors. We got more to give than nature in homes. We're expressive, so we'll spread the word to empower all our sisters of the world as the keepers of humanity. Show our sons that daughters can be all that they themselves can be. We push for choices and the freedom to just be. We stand against war-mongering societies. We raise the bar for the next generation, expelling oldie ways of forefathers and sons, because women today are going to lead the way.
Woo! Brap, 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 brap.
Brap.
Exactly, as you said, we're still there.
Still going on. All
So
of
how
it.
do you feel? I mean, we are similar age.
Yes.
Born in
yes.
the 60s. We're
Yeah.
like, what's changed for us since we were young women in the 80s and whatever else?
Yeah, I think not being overcrowded with information. We needed some of the information. I still lament missing out on knowing
Everything.
history of knowing a black ballerina. I
Ah.
feel like I didn't see a black female footballer. I didn't see a black female cricketer. I didn't see a black scientist. So much, even like a movie, and films are part of our cultural references. And I never saw a mad scientist that was black. So this sort of thing is, I know it's affected who I became and, you know, how far I could dream. And
So you think for young women, because they're seeing all of this, their dreams are broader than ours?
Oh, yes, and they can take it, you know, to different places, you know, and we hope that they do. We don't know what that legacy is going to be. I look at things like, I started off with pen and pencil, pen, crayon. Then we went to what's that? Calculator. The calculus.
Do you remember the
speed.
first time you ever saw a computer?
Yes, I do.
I know. Do you remember how big they were? Like
Yes, they're
giant
huge,
things. Yeah.
huge. And there were word processors first.
Yes, remember the word.
the
Well,
word processor.
typewriter. We come from the
Typewriter.
typewriter days, and then the
When the word processor.
with our what was that paper called? You used to have to put in the typewriter. And
Full scat paper.
the
I
one
don't
that used
know.
to give you a copy of it.
Oh yes, carbon copy.
Carbon copy
The
paper.
Carbon copy. I mean, when you're talking about things that you physically have to put your hand and fingers in, and
So different.
because we're using all our senses. As we grew up, we were using all our senses with everything we did and every action. Whereas now it's very passive.
So we got our lovely Gracie, beautiful young sister.
Don't she? I'm seeing.
She's
don't
gorgeous,
she?
isn't she?
Oh my goodness!
But what's it like for you as a young woman? Because we're old enough to be your mummy.
Grandma. Get it right.
That's actually a really good question. What do you mean by that?
Like Jax was saying, like when we were young, there wasn't all the things out there that are there for you, for your generation. And maybe like what we thought we could be or what we thought the world could offer wasn't quite as broad because we didn't see it. But everything's out there, like young black women are everywhere.
Yeah, I remember when it was my day, Black woman wasn't really every day. It was more like European and not like.
So you've already seen a change from when you were young, okay?
And obviously I'm African myself, and I feel like African is more African is like up there now.
Totally emerging.
Yeah.
I think that middle class always existed. It's just more visible.
I used to lie and say I was Jamaican.
Do you know what? Long may that continue. I'm not biased.
What, you didn't say you were, hang on, you didn't say you were Trini?
No, I was Jamaican. I was so like not being
Self-conscious.
I was so self-conscious, so insecure, just for being African.
I mean,
Now I love it.
Yeah.
Now it's so like everybody is embracing their, their culture and everything.
yeah,
It's
because we're all
beautiful.
one people. But what
Yeah.
brought that to you? What brought Jamaica to your mind of
I
all the
don't
places in the
know.
whole world?
I don't know. I was because I had a lot of Jamaican friends in primary school.
Okay.
Did you go to school around here?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Shout out to Colville. Yeah, and
So you're a product of your environment more than what's out there.
yeah, I would say.
So is there a big film or a big sporting event, something that made you think about your part in it? Like for instance, I saw a film called Saturday Night Fever and Car Wash. Blaxploitation films were out. They had an influence on me. Did anything like that happen for you?
Yes, I would say Marilyn Blackman, a book called Noughts and Crosses.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a
Really
brilliant
good
book, yeah.
That's what made me woke up and I was like, wow,
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And that's a phenomenal book, actually.
Right.
They did a TV adaptation.
Yes,
I
on the
think
BBC.
Stormzy was in it.
Who?
Stormzy was in
It
it?
might
Yes,
have been.
he was. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? I feel like when that was aired, it was just at that point that the middle class Africans were able to, from the African nations, were able to be more visible.
Yeah.
It's almost like they were given permission because it was about a class system. Suddenly, I think that was a turning point. You might be right there.
Yeah.
But do you see what I mean about our environment, what we see? Really
Shapes
makes
us.
a difference.
I always say we're shaped by our environment very
Yeah,
much. I mean,
and the
nurture
gatekeepers.
and nature, but nature has a big impact.
Exactly.
I mean, they've done
energy
research.
as well, and energy.
Energy.
Say?
Nurture and nature.
Yeah.
Energy.
Yeah.
Well, there's energy in all of it, isn't there? The energy that's around us.
Yeah,
So
and
look-
architects and what they come up with for where we're supposed to live and how we're
Oh
supposed
God,
to live in
that's
those.
another. You know, we should
Start.
do a show about that, about housing stuff, because
I'm
that's
happy
actually a
to.
big. We need to do that.
It's because it's part of what makes the rest of society. We
Yeah, it
have to
makes
live
us who
next-
we are.
We have to live next door to people. You know, we have to accept differences.
But also even relationships. I always say, I think, because I'm a divorced woman, but you know, we lived in a 2-bedroom flat. My daughters when they were little, my ex-husband and I. You know, and you think about it, it's tiny, really. When I think about wealthy people living in mansions in Holland Park, they almost have a west wing and a east wing, and you know, it's a
Kitchen
very
island.
different environment. It's much easier to have a successful relationship when you have space. That's one of the things we have as ordinary people. We just don't have space.
Yeah, and this has been time immemorial. You know, Britain's homes were these little 2x4s or whatever they're called, 2 ups, 2 downs, out with a toilet outside, and many families living in. So that's even tighter spaces.
Yeah.
So, but everyone's quickly forgotten.
Yes. But,
Yeah.
you know, the more we, again, environment, the more we see, the more we want, and, you know, things change.
Quickly forgotten.
So, look, let's put another track on. This one is the lovely Gwen McRae, who we also lost. But I also want to play this for a lovely sister, a lovely woman called Panther. Well, her name was actually Claudia. She went by the name as Panther. She was an activist. And she was named after Claudia Jones because her father was Claudia Jones's partner.
Wow.
She just passed away on Tuesday, sadly. Breast cancer, we just lost her. And so I want to dedicate this as well to her because it's a beautiful track and you chose it. So let's play it.
Let's give thanks.
Woo.
Yeah. Can you feel it? I can. It's good. Yeah. Now move with it. Everybody that's on the dance floor, I want you to put your hands together and just move your hips from side to side. Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Keep the fires burning.
Keep the fire
Well done.
burning. Yes, so we have got the wonderful Joy May in the house.
Yes, Joy
Hello,
May.
everyone.
Yes.
Everybody. I'm going to say it right now. Bless up to people who are in the building. And bless up to the ladies who I'm speaking to and the women who I'm speaking to now.
And we always love having you here,
Thank you.
Miss Joyous One. So look, I'm going to do a quick poem.
Okay.
Yes,
Because I know you've got something in store for us, and you're going to tell us a little bit also about your part in this wonderful exhibition
Thank
at Morley.
you. I would say the Women's History Month, and I've got my poem too, so I'll wait for that.
Lovely.
So this one is called Princess. So here we go. I hope I can see because I'm using my phone. I usually have to use an iPad. But you know. So this one is called Princess. This is something I have to get off my chest. What's so wrong with being a princess? And what is it about this label that gets such bad press? Why does this word get some so upset or even vex? Why are we programmed to accept this as a negative concept? Why does it conjure up self-indulgent, spoilt, and arrogant mindset? Character traits that girls ought to suppress. I caution before you object, take some time to dissect. What sort of female is a princess? In simple terms, she's the daughter of a king and a queen, as her title suggests. Sister to a prince, royalty associated with powerfulness. Her figure should be on the back row in a game of chess. An important person, born into highness. So why such eagerness to paint her as hapless, feckless, or witless? Roll up, roll up. Have you read the Express? She's a princess, powdered pink, puffy, fluffy, silly. Her frilly dress is so merciless. Princess, it's the P word, synonymous with useless, or she's so hopeless, can't sleep with a P underneath her mattress. Excuse me, I've got to get to the next page. Love's luxuriousness and excess. She'll profess that she's powerless or in distress, but it's a mask to hide her prowess. She's the mistress of emotional wantonness. Negative attributes are endless when berating a princess. So now it's time to examine the familiar disparity. Time for a recess. I'm going to raise some consciousness. Let the reality manifest. What does it imply when a man is hailed as king? Guess. For him, it implies righteousness, greatness, success, a compliment, progress, not used to charge him with a transgress. You won't hear him protest because for a male, this prefix is blessed. Nevertheless, when it comes to the opposite sex, this relentless, visceral use of language is used to oppress, a sanction against treating young women as precious, priceless. Seems it's a mortal sin to believe in female value. Oh no, this is defenseless. Inconsistencies in perception are not addressed, nor the unfairness of the inherent gendered one-sidedness. This is not feminist. I'm simply calling out the divisiveness, asking whatever happened to the oneness. Let us instead celebrate her, empress, queen, and princess.
Yes. Let's
yes.
celebrate
Big
her.
up all
Bless
those
to that.
beautiful
Empress queen.
princesses out there.
Exactly,
Because
I'm always on the highest vibration for them.
Yeah.
So, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
If you're Hispanic, shout out. And with the Hispanic way, they say, instead of saying princess, they say flower.
Ah.
Yeah, you're a flower.
Well, we need to
Beautiful.
stop. We need to stop making it sound like it's a terrible thing to be a princess.
Well, funny enough, I wrote something similar to that because
Oh,
I
wait.
wrote, I'm going to read it now, but
Yes.
I wrote Once Upon a Time in my young adulthood, and it actually follows what you've just, your message in the vein and the theme of princess
Yeah, because
and
I'm
fairy
always,
tales.
because I was always like, hang on a minute, you've got like everybody saying king, yes, hail up
Exactly.
king, and then they're like, oh, princess.
Yes.
I was like to myself, nah.
Nobody talks about the big bad wolf, which is what we have to talk about.
And so we're going to play one track, and then we're going to have the wonderful Joy on.
Joy, yes.
We've got
joy
a
in our
wonderful,
lives.
wonderful one by Roberta Flack. Roberta Flack, not
Rest in
Roberta.
peace,
Roberta
rest in
Flack.
peace, Roberta Flack.
So let's get this going.
Which one did you choose?
Rise and look around you, and you will see who you are. And on a clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star you feel part of, every mountain, sea, and shore. You will hear from far and near the things you never, ever, ever heard before. And on a clear day, on that clear day, you can see forever and ever and ever more. Come on, y'all, right here. On a clear day, rise and look around you. You will see who you are, yeah. And on a clear day, oh, it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star you feel part of, every mountain, sea, and shore. And you will hear from far and near things you've never heard before. And on a clear day, on that clear day, you can see forever and ever and ever and ever and
Woo! Yes, that was the amazing Roberta Flack.
Yeah, class.
Class. And that was selected by our wonderful Jack Setter.
Wow.
And so we have the wonderful Joy May, another polymath,
Hello,
who's
everyone.
many things.
Yeah.
We're never we worked out we're all polymaths. We're not one thing.
Oh, good. Good. Ahead of the game. Setting the pace.
That's right.
So you're going to tell us about the art or the poetry first?
So
Joy?
I think I'll go through the beautiful Morley College with Toby and Isis and Ron, who are running this amazing.
Not me.
Well, You're a part of it.
I'm a
Come
little
on.
part of it.
Anyway.
We had the wonderful Barbara Tomlin in
Yeah,
earlier.
Tomlin's a part of it. Well, basically, right, it's going to be a week-long program for International Women's Month and year, and we're kicking it off by having 40 women artists who are going to be all showing their work. So that means from their 20s to a rising 90, they've all got artwork, sculpture, painting, installation, prints, ceramics, and there'll be a little talk, and I'll be doing the talk, and it's going to be women, feminism, and activism.
Wow.
So that's what it will be about.
But you've also got a piece in there as well?
I've got a small piece in there amongst all the other pieces. But however, it's a celebration of women getting together, showing their creativity and their artistry and saying we are here. Which there's also a film going on as well as part of the program at Morley College.
That is on the 15th?
On the 15th.
In the afternoon. Have you got the
March.
time?
I've got it all here. So we've got
Hidden Her Stories.
Yes, Hidden Her Stories, which is a revision film. Great film. You know, it's about Claudia Jones, Amy Ashwood Garvey, we've got Octavia Hill, and Jaya Ben Desai. So if you want to find out about what these amazing women did as building a legacy for women to come, you must come and see this film. It's a really, really
And
good
it was
film.
made by young people at the Octavia Foundation.
There you
But
go.
as Revision, which Joy is also a part of, as we said, we're polymath. We're also doing film seasons,
Yes,
along with
we are
everything
doing-
else.
We are doing
We're doing all
we
sorts
are-
of things.
Plug.
Yeah.
We are doing a film season 2. There'll be other good films for you to come along and see. I think that's going to be at Bay 57. isn't
We're
it?
hoping everything goes,
Well,
fingers crossed, and we will be
okay.
doing this film season. We'll be
So
telling
the
you more
yeah,
about it.
Great. So the other workshops are, we've got a portraiture workshop, we've got a beautiful private view. So if you come to the private view on the 11th of March, which is a Saturday, so all the information is on www.brownbaby.co.uk. You'll see all the information there, and there's a lecture about a women artist as well. So you've got to come along to that. Now this is going to segue into the poem.
Lovely.
A poem is called 51%.
Ominous.
I wonder.
Yeah, great title.
Yeah, love it.
Right, 51%, people.
Take the floor.
Right, and here we go. A woman's work is never done. It's not just about a clever pun. Waking up, making the beds, or who needs the meds? The thing is, am I working at being a pin-up? Nah. Get my hair, my nails done, my hair, my teeth, and a smile for everyone. But my first thought is, am I alive and kicking? I've got ideas about the world we live in. No affirming my creativity or longevity. I recognize my worth. It is given at my birth. A study of logistics in the era of statistics, algorithms, is not my go-to party trick. Ooh, maybe I have a high tolerance, and maybe I don't. I'm not perfect. Women have always embraced being women. Some of us just don't know how to be or to read a room. No judgments, no silent discos or swipe left or right. Just some understanding and some respect. Some rapport, most of all, a liking for the fellow human being that is woman. 51% of the world we are. Celebrate the woman.
Yes.
Brap, 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 brap. Yes, we
Celebrate the
are.
woman.
51%.
Celebrate the woman.
Celebrate the woman. That's beautiful. Thank you,
Yeah.
Joy.
I think all the poems were great.
I know.
We ought to do an anthology for next year.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, we've just had a lovely
house.
Ilaria pop in to mention some workshops that are happening.
Oh,
Oh, look, the beautiful
Tomlin.
Junior
Yeah.
Tomlin,
But-
the brother of the beautiful Barbara Tomlin, who we had the pleasure of talking
Junior.
with. The witch. The best type of witch. With a black cat.
Space age cat suit
Luna.
or something.
Luna, say hello.
She's got a lovely
Now.
She's got a lovely
Ilaria.
rucksack. She's got a rucksack, which is her rucksack is one of those spaceship-looking ones with a little cat's head sticking out of the circle, just in case you can't see.
So do you want to just quickly tell us about the workshops at the library?
Yes, so every Monday, 6 to 8, 6 to 8, we have these upcycling workshops. They are great. It's just women.
Which library?
Intergenerational.
The
North Kensington Library.
Nice.
And we upcycle clothes. They're very relaxed. You've been, no?
I've been. It's
And you have a lot of
wonderful.
freedom to do what you like. But you're also doing a specific project?
And we're also doing a specific project, which is Windows of Hope. So we're making some windows, we're decorating some windows which are then going to be part of like a public art project, which started with Grenfell as a spontaneous reaction to the Grenfell fire. Yes, but people can do whatever they want. They can bring their own clothes.
Some
or
people
we have
knit,
pieces
some
there.
crochet.
Crochet, art. It's
Applique.
super relaxed.
Fix your clothes up.
I might come to that because
Jazz is-
I was doing the writing workshop on a Monday. That's why I couldn't come before, but I can come now.
Yes, please.
I'd love to. Well, you know all about it. I've seen your work, so
Yeah.
it's
I
fantastic.
see all these amazing creative women around the table. Can you believe the energy and the talent just around this table?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes, that's right.
And
International Women's Day.
as Joy says, 51%.
Let's not
Yeah.
forget. Let's
Yes.
ram that home. Yeah.
And so, look, we've got about, I think, we started about 12 minutes left.
Is that all?
Yeah,
Where's
listen,
the day
time
go?
goes fast, you know.
That's typical of a woman's work.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like being around a kitchen table, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Grace.
you were going to say something, Gracie?
You have to cook the pasta. 12 minutes and the spaghetti.
Did you laugh, Grace?
Yeah, wanted to know what made you laugh.
I don't know, like, honestly.
So the time's going.
Did you feel you were sitting around the table with your aunties?
Yeah.
Spilling the tea. wherever
Yes,
we can.
most definitely.
Spilling tea and coffee.
So I believe that our young brother Mecca wants to say something very, very quickly on the radio, and we thought we'd allow him, even though he is a man.
I don't
He's
know.
the 49. Oh, you don't think we should let him in?
I really don't. I
No?
just don't. Militant.
Oh,
it's Women's
come
Day.
on.
Can we have a day in peace? It's classic.
I think a man should have a point about
It is
women.
classic. It's classic. We know we compromise all the time.
It's true, we do.
You
It's
know?
like well, this is the thing, we raise them, don't we?
And
We
it's
birth them and we raise them and we
And then you
mollycoddle them and we give them so many blights.
It's almost like, it's almost like
Tell us.
say no.
Mother of a son, tell us, Joy.
Mother of a son is that you shouldn't really compromise.
That's
You
right.
should just raise your son and raise your son to respect every human being, man or woman, cat and dog. But
Dog
most
as
of
well?
all,
Even dog?
even
I
dog
know
and
Jack
cat.
said has been dog sitting, so he must have
Right.
respect for a dog.
If he doesn't
So-
respect the dog, he'll become a dog.
Right. Oh, you see that one? That's right. Hound dog.
Rap, rap.
So you got to raise them to respect you because you gave birth to them, and so far as I know, it'd be a tricky situation if they didn't. It is a tricky situation when they don't understand that. So yes.
Hands off the wheel sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
But the wheel, the wheel is a grind that we have to keep going because you've got bills to pay, you've got
So on
home
and
to look after, you've
everything.
got school to pick for
Yeah.
clothes, you've got a whole lot of merry-go-rounds
Yeah.
and plates to
Y-
spin.
Yeah, that's right. You're juggling all the planets all at the same time, hoping one doesn't drop. And if it does, no, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
can
brock
pick
you
it
up.
up, sweep it up, pick it
Yeah.
up, put it back together,
Exactly.
glue it back, start again.
But look,
That's what we
let
do.
me,
So that's why
while we were deciding whether
The
or not...
affirmations are really important. The princess poem.
Yes, the 51%.
I
You-
read one about women today,
Right.
and I've got. Do you know what? I wrote so many back in the day. I can tell you that they still hold water, and it's freaking me out that they still have some credence. So I
Okay.
could read another one.
Yes,
Yeah, do
how
that.
long have we got? Because we've decided to allow Mecca on, even though there's been some objections.
I'm
Because-
objecting.
Yeah, Jax
sit
is
here.
objecting because Mecca is a man, but we said we'll allow him like 2 minutes to
promote.
do his promotion thing. Yes, there you go.
It's on.
So you can share with our lovely Gracie. Do you want to?
Yeah, Grace.
Oh, is Grace going to do it? Okay, there we go.
Fair enough.
Go.
That's a compromise.
Okay, do you want to pick up the mic and do your thing?
Why don't you come over?
Yes.
I come let me pick up the mic all my life.
Oh, you're going to pick up the mic. Okay, right. You get 2 minutes, Mecca, because you're a man.
Make it
Yeah,
quick.
thank God.
It's
thank
lucky
God
a
for
woman give
Jesus.
birth to you.
Yeah, so you know, the Rock and Roll Public Library, Mickey Jones Art Exhibition in Soho. What's on?
Farsight. It's Farsight, isn't it?
Sorry?
It's the place is called Farsight.
Yes. A very weird or hard to find looking place with just RRPL. You know, a lot of some, you know, old DBC memorabilia's there, the handkerchief, which we used to call the skankerchief, some merch, you know, great reviews from what I've been getting. I'll be there tomorrow. And I just wanted to mention about Enchanted Global Travel, which is now based also in the UK, an ethical travel agent that basically our donations go to my legendary Doreen Davis MBE at Pimento.
Yeah, big up Doreen. We love Doreen.
Definitely.
Yes, and also I got to big up Mr. Milton Campbell at the Nutri Life Outreach Program, Chief Executive Officer of Enchanted Global Travel. Watson's, also the carnival warm-up Sunday the 23rd of March.
Wow, they're
following-
getting starting
That's
early, boy.
Yes.
That's really
Yeah, if
early.
it start
That's well early.
Yes. They must shake out the,
Mardi
you know, the
Gras.
steel pan them from now. So I better just run off before me get, you know, rushed by the women in power now. It's International Women's Weekend. Also Ghana Independence Weekend.
Yes, it is.
Yes, big shout
It
out
is.
to our lovely Ghanaian relatives.
So when we talk about the power of our females, isn't it a wonderful weekend?
Yeah,
Of course.
definitely.
And we like your presence here, Mecca, because you are a man that's always bigging up your mother, and I do really respect that about you. He always talks up his mother and some of the elder sisters in the area. So
Oh,
it's fair.
Jesus, before I forget, rest and rise in power to the legendary Miss Vera, Duke Vin, the first sound system owner and player and one of the most successful. His wife passed away.
Oh, really sorry to
I
hear
believe,
that.
you know, a very, very recent while ago.
Yeah.
And I needed to just get that out because,
That's
you
fine.
know,
Give
Thank
thanks.
you.
My mum's
respect,
crew.
respect for that.
Blessing,
Yeah.
yeah, respect.
And just lastly, big up the ranking Miss P, who put me where I am to
Of
this
course.
day.
Definitely for her.
Yeah, we have to do something
Yeah.
for Miss P this year. Miss P put me on radio, you know,
Yeah,
manager,
I
taught
remember.
me almost
Pioneer,
everything
oh
I
my
knew.
No.
goodness.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
remember listening to you when
80s.
you were 12 years old.
Oh,
Thank
you
you very
remember him
much,
as
my
well.
sister.
Everybody remembers
Shall I
him
tell
at
you
12.
why? Because
Thank
my
you very
parents,
much.
listen, this is, I've got a great story. My parents used to go to church.
I
Most
need
of
the
our
video,
parents used to
man.
go to church.
Yeah.
So what happened was we was banned from listening to radio,
Yeah.
listening to
Secular
reggae
music.
secular music. So what we would do is wait for them to go to church, and when they go, put on the
Miss
show.
P, man.
Find the show on the dial.
Yeah.
And so ranking Miss P, then you, because you were very, very, very young.
Yep.
Okay.
All of our shows were
Had his
done.
voice broken yet, or was he?
Legendary,
Did
No.
he have this deep voice, or was he a little squeaky thing?
They
at the time?
said someone put in a YouTube show and said a girl toast. I didn't know my voice was that high. You know, it's changed now. I don't know who done it, but they changed it. Someone got through to them. It's changed now. But yeah, I've heard worse. But the voice
Right.
is broken now.
It certainly has. Well, give thanks for that, Mecca.
Yes,
you know we love you. We love you.
Stay blessed
always
always, my
welcome
sisters,
still.
and
Yeah, thank you
we'll
very
talk
much.
soon. Bless
And so we're going to hand over to the lovely Jack Setter to do one of her fantastic poems.
Thank you. I just wanted to do a short one. There's so many messages, but I'm going to do a short one if I can read it with my eyesight, put my glasses on.
Do you need some help? Do you need somebody to put a light on for you? Are you okay?
Great, but that'd be great. Here we go. No, I can do it.
You can do it?
Yeah, here we go. This one is a sonnet, which is 14 lines. You contacted him because is the title. And I'm just hoping it will give some peace to women listening in this position. Excuse me, you contacted him because? Because you miss him. That's a good reason. You wouldn't if he wasn't MIA. MIA because he's not missing you. What's missing in action is your self-love, boo. Just try. For the love of you, practice now. Sooner you learn to self-soothe, the better. Clear the decks. Send for the self-search party. No longer missing, but profoundly found. Esteem is yours. Get out of your own way. Measure potency of time for healing. Release the valve of thought safely. Be kind. Self-gift joy you never knew you needed. Celebrate the wins and rejoice in those women preceded.
Asheo, beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, you can clap.
Self-love.
Yay!
Self-soothe. Self-love.
So we've got about 5 minutes left, but I want to play a track, and I just want to give a shout out to let people know that this show will be available tomorrow on Mixcloud. I believe it goes out about midday, and then again on Sunday morning, which I think is either between 8 and 9. You'll have to double check on the Portobello Radio website. Now, they have got Saturday sessions tomorrow, but I can't find the page. So I don't know who's DJing when. So I'm going to put on a track, and then let's see if I can find that page.
Right.
Let's go.
So focus on my money. I don't get time for loving. Relationships not for me. Make you not do me dirty, oh. Chat me for Insta, I'm a minister. You say you been 1 kilometer. She moja diva, be mo de cola. It could be fun. She be done, gone, let me know. If you tension me, mama jaye no, mama fado me, mama wa okay, aji. She be not the lifestyle with the job. Then no fit pressure me, mama jaye no, mama fado me, mama wa okay, aji. Ọ̀rọ̀ kan gbé mi lọ́kàn gidi tán. But if you throw me loving, I go cash you. And if it cause you trouble, I go pass you. No time for nonsense. No time for love. Don't stop, my dear. No pressure, my dear. Don't rush, my dear. One penny, my dear. Don't stall, my dear. No love, my dear. Don't rush. This is love I reject. You know me, I'm the best. You want me, do your best. Never settle for less. Color, with this love I color. I cannot give you jara. Color, with this love I color. I cannot give you jara. Ọ̀rọ̀ kan gbé mi lọ́kàn gidi tán. If you throw me loving, I go cash you. And if it cause you trouble, I go pass you. No time for nonsense. No time for love. Don't stop, my dear. No pressure, my dear. Don't rush, my dear. One penny, my dear. Don't stop. And if he cause you trouble, I go pass.
Into mix.
No time for nonsense. No time for love.
Yes, that of course was a new track by the wonderful Candy Bleaks, my dear. So yes, we've come more or less to the end of the show. But before we go, as I said to you earlier, I was trying to find the list of Saturday sessions, but I couldn't find it. So the most important thing that everybody needs to remember is 4 p.m. The wonderful Miss Pan Diva is going to be doing a breakdown of every single show in Trinidad winner. So the what was it? The Soca Monarch, Chutney Soca. I don't know, Calypso Monarch, the Pan, Road March, everything. So you can't miss that show. It's all about TNT.
I love that accent.
Sorry?
That tomorrow from 4 to 6?
Tomorrow from 4 to 6? 4 to 5. Oh, she's going to pack it all in an hour. Mm-hmm. So, my wonderful women, what are you doing for International Women's Month? Because we don't take a day, we just take a month. So, what are you doing? Miss Joy, Miss Jacksetta?
Well, as you'll be doing.
Oh, I don't know why that is. Oh, it's because one of the mics is on. Ooh, let me turn this off. Technical issues. No, please. Yep, you guys are good. You're on now. Go for it.
Okay, so I have to look at my diary as always because I got to put one foot in front and do one day at a time. I did mention the Tate. I'm going to the London Book Fair actually, as part of the Black British Book Festival. The Black British Book Festival is working in tandem with the London Book Fair, which is a big date on the calendar for publishers internationally. And I'll be going to that at Olympia next week.
Wonderful.
So, excellent.
And you, Miss Joyous One, anything?
Right. I'm going to go and see this 80s exhibition because I want to look at the...
Oh, you're going as well?
Yeah.
On Monday?
On Monday?
To see me?
You going to be in that?
My picture's there.
Yeah, we're all there on Monday. Are you there?
I'm going to go. But I won't be there in the same time as you guys.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, we're all going. Everybody's going on Monday.
I'm going on Monday, but not in the... we're not talking about the British Library thing, are we? No.
We're talking about Tate Britain.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
But I'm not going to be there in the afternoon. I wish I could be.
You're going to be there in the evening?
I'm going to be there like around 5,
Yeah,
4
we'll be
o'clock.
there at 6:30.
Yeah, that's the time we're going to be there.
Yeah.
Are you?
And look at the last room. I'm in there. I'm in the last room.
There's a picture of her.
Well, I'll see you there then.
Yeah. On so many levels.
No, seriously, because I wanted to look at all the photographs, but as it's International Women's Month, I wanted to talk about and review the women
Gracie's going to be there. A whole bunch of us going to be there.
Right.
So listen, we're all going to be partying at the Great Brit
I'll
Party.
see you all there then.
Oh, wow. This is great.
Oh, yeah, Ilaria will be sewing. Never mind. Yes. And can I just shout out, because we're going to have the lovely counsellor Portia Thaxter, who are our best counsellor in RBKC. Unfortunately, she's busy with casework because she works very hard for the community. But there is going to be the launch of the African Caribbean Cultural Centre next Friday. And it will be Unit 6, Thorpe Close. And so we'll be there.
We'll be there.
So be there. I
What
think
day is that?
It's Friday, and I think they're starting at 3 or 4 o'clock. Not sure. Maybe we'll put it up on Portobello Radio and let you know.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we've
That's a busy march.
I think
it's
we've
really, really busy actually.
Yeah.
Very.
Just sudden, wasn't it? Suddenly, everything's just happening all at once.
Yes, you were going to say something, Jax.
I said everything's happening all at once in this 1 month, you know?
Yeah, everything is happening.
It's crazy. In a good way. In a good way.
Yes, please, let me put the mic up. Ask a question.
Do you think women are necessary in the film industry?
Women are necessary?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like,
Why
do you
wouldn't they
think
be?
we are more? Do you think we are important that we get more
recognition?
Yes.
It depends what you're talking about. So are you talking about technical from behind the camera or in front of the camera?
In front of the camera.
In as the actress.
As
lead.
being an actress.
Yeah, the lead.
Okay, so unfortunately, we've more or less come to the end of the show now.
Oh.
So we're going to have to have this conversation about women in the film industry
We should be
next
Talk
week.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
should
should pick that one up seriously.
Yeah, we'll pick that up. It's a really good question,
Don't
Grace.
do it without me.
Yeah, Well, we'll have you back then if you'll come back and co-host.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll pick it up and we'll talk about women in the film industry.
Yeah.
That'll be the
In
next
front
one.
of the camera and behind the camera.
Yeah,
Which
all
I can
over the
talk-
camera. So big shout out to everyone who's been listening.
it's
This
been
has been
lovely
our
hanging
first
out.
International Women Month show with
Wow.
me, Isis,
Woo!
Eclectic
Thank
Goddess,
you so
Jack
much.
Setter over
Lovely-
there.
Lovely to be here.
And
Thank you so
The
much.
wonderful,
Lovely.
joyous one.
Thank you.
Yes,
And the beautiful
Joy and
Gracie.
Grace.
Hello, hello.
Beautiful
Grace from the
Ilaria
back.
and her black cat.
Laria and Lorna the cat.
Yes.
But we have Joy and Grace. We are blessed.
We are blessed. Have a good one. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Portobello.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's
everyone.
play ourselves out with a Nadia Baston a cappella. Because, you know.
Nice.
You should have known you shouldn't mess with me this hour of the night. Look how your eye get bright, bright. What they calling me? My nickname is Coffee. How I get that name? Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. I swear. What they calling me? My nickname is Coffee. How I get that name? Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. I got the body to make you get on like an insomniac. You thinking about me, can't sleep until I call you back. I on your mind, like all the time. Can't close your eyes, you're only starting the wine, yeah. Whoa, oh, oh. Take a taste at the right time. Whoa, oh, oh. Caffeine ain't good as high. You should have known you shouldn't mess with me this hour of the night. Look how your eye get bright, bright. What they calling me? My nickname is Coffee. How I get that name? Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. I swear. What they calling me? My nickname is Coffee. How I get that name? Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. I swear. He up like heaven. He up like heights. To rest his trouble. He can't sleep tonight. He don't want me to go now. He love my aroma. It's sending him loca. He only want mocha. Whoa, oh, oh. Take a taste at the right time. Whoa, oh, oh. Caffeine ain't good as high. You should have known you shouldn't mess with me this hour of the night. Look how your eye get bright, bright. What they calling me? My nickname is Coffee. How I get that name? Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. I swear. What they calling me? My nickname is Coffee. How I get that name? Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. Cause haters keep him up. I always keep him up. I swear. I swear. Coffee. I swear. Coffee. I swear. Keep him up like coffee.